Very warm and a welcome hello and Jai Shree Mataji to my brothers and sisters in Austria, Vienna, particularly Wolfgang and all my other brothers and sisters. We were all together in Klagenfurt for a public program and thereafter for a beautiful puja of Mahalakshmi, where you all took pains to have me over with my music as well as my experience sharing, and we were able to show Mahalakshmi Path, the evolution, the English version of the film. Its first, call it as the premiere release on 2 days, which is the 3rd of November as well as the 6th of November. The 3rd, it was shown on the Puja day after the Puja was over on the 2nd, Mahalakshmi Puja, and on the 6th at Nirmal Prasth Ashram. I am extremely grateful to all of you for having given me this opportunity to bring this dream project of Shree Mataji, which she had asked me to do in 2002 and 3, and it took shape finally with Grah Lakshmi the Awakening in 2019, and 2023 saw the release of Mahalakshmi Path, the Evolution in Hindi. It has bagged more than almost 92 awards as of date. As we are talking, we just got an award yesterday. With the blessings of Her Holiness Shree Mataji, and with all your love and affection what I got during my tour, I am sharing with you this wonderful video presentation that I was able to gather with all your help and your dedication. I have to just say a few words about the love and the collectivity that I witnessed in the Puja and the Austrian collective. It reminded me of Ganpati Pule days when we all just loved each other and we were all enjoying our programs, had the best of music and best of the movie that you watched, and you all enjoyed it and you really liked it, and I'm so happy. I want to take it to the whole world, and I want to tell them that if they all take responsibility of showing this movie in their respective countries and collectives, I am very sure Sahaja Yoga will spread, because that was the vision of Shree Mataji which she told me, and it has been fulfilled with all your love and affection. I thank you again and again and wish you all the best, and I hope that I stay well and healthy to be around to show this film and release it all over India and all over the world. God bless you, and Jai Shree Mataji once again, and thank you again and again for this lovely, lovely time I had in Austria. God bless again. Jai Shree Mataji.
सामूहिक लाई है, और गगन के में सभी कदमों पे कदम है डाल रहे, कोई दूजा नहीं हम एक ही है, कोई दूजा नहीं हम एक ही है। एक ऐसी धुन में गाते चले, गाते चले। करुणामय लहरें बांट रहे, चेहरों की कली खिल आई है। प्यार की ठंडी आग ये, प्यार की ठंडी आग ये सुगंध सामूहिक लाई है। दूर गगन की छाँव में आशा की किरण लहराई है। महिमा पे ताक लगाई है, लगाई है। ना इधर तके ना उधर तके, महिमा पे ताक लगाई है। सब कदम उठे एक ओर चले, सब कदम उठे एक ओर चले। हम सफर ये कैसी नुमाई है, नुमाई है। अक्षय आंचल के साए तले आंतर में छवि समाई है। प्यार की ठंडी आग ये, प्यार की ठंडी आग ये सुगंध सामूहिक लाई है। दूर गगन की छाँव में आशा की किरण लहराई है। ममता की मूरत पाई है, पाई है छोड़ चले हम तीरथ सभी। ममता की मूरत पाई है, काश वलकल कुछ भी तो नहीं, काश वलकल कुछ भी तो नहीं। आंतर में मुक्ति पाई है, पाई है। गुरु भाव सो चढ़ी चढ़ी चरणों में टेक लगाई है। प्यार की ठंडी आग ये, प्यार की ठंडी आग ये सुगंध सामूहिक लाई है। दूर गगन के छाँव में आशा की किरण लहराई है। दूर गगन के छाँव में आशा की किरण लहराई है, दूर गगन की छाँव में आशा की किरण लहराई है। जागो 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 जागो।
Holy Shree Mataji, we are very grateful that tonight it's a very special night and you allow us to have such a fantastic artist with us. An artist whom you kept very close to you from the very beginning. And I remember there was my first India trip. It was between 84 and 85. And I came to Ganapati Pule, and I had no clue what this is going to be. And then on stage were some musicians, and they played a beautiful melody. Ajiva Dastaye. And this was the first moment I fell in love with Sanjay and his beautiful music. And many more albums would come. He released so far 20 albums and 150 singles. So it's amazing. The amount of art he has created has no limits. And I remember that he once told me that Shree Mataji taught to him that he should sing in a lower voice, like not that high. And this is where it all started, really to take off. And now we all sing his music. You might know that Sanjay has written, composed, Sitting in the Heart of the Universe. And this is just one of the many, many songs that we often sing, which actually origin from him. There was a time when Nirmal Sangeet Sarita was like always present. Nirmal Sangeet Sarita was the musical arm of Shree Mataji, and Sanjay was always with them. So in the beginning of the season, when we were in Capella, then Nirmal Sangeet Sarita had arrived and Sanjay had arrived. And this gave such a beautiful mood, and they sang for all the public programs. And Shree Mataji had her attention so much on them. And they were very powerful. When they gave Pandan, it really worked. I remember one situation, but I don't tell it. But they are extremely powerful musicians. But now Sanjay has started with filming. And started with filming is a bit too less to say, because he produced a movie, a film, which got how many awards now? 92 international and national awards. Can you beat that? 92. Please give him a big hand. He's such a complete instrument of the divine. And his music is as soft as the moon rays. When you hear his voice, it's soft as the moon rays. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy. I would have loved to be many more today, but I know that many are already preparing for the seminar and so many things are going on. And he's coming back, and also he will be in Carinthia for the seminar. So nice things are happening, and he also promised us this next time he will show us his movie, which has been awarded 92 times. So we're all curious. Means the filming industry sees Shree Mataji. The filming industry recognizes Shree Mataji, recognizes the beauty. Otherwise, he wouldn't have won so many awards. This is fantastic. It's a breakthrough which is incredible. And we have this person who was instrumental to the divine force here with us. My dear friend, brother, since so many years, my dear Sanjay Talwar, we're all waiting for your music. Thank you so much for coming. Jai Shree Mataji. Please giving a big thank.
We pay our obeisance to Shree Mataji. Thank you, Shree Mataji, for giving us self-realization, giving us Sahaja Yoga, and giving a family, a huge family in the whole world, that we are one. And it's great to be back in Austria after 30 years. I knew that Mother had a home here, and one day I will come and visit. And my brother Deepak, Midha and Eveline, they invited me for the Puja, Diwali Puja. And it was my greatest fortune that I could come and spend one evening with you here today. And thank you, Shree Mataji, for bringing me close to all of you. And about Wolfgang, I just can say one thing. He was one of the first few foreign faces in Indian soil that I really, when I used to look at him, I used to get inspired by his dedication and his devotion to Shree Mataji. And as you heard some stories, and they are true, that when he was upset, when he was very upset, when Shree Mataji was to take a flight, and he started crying, a sunny day turned into a rainy day, because the clouds cried along with him, because they were not treating Shree Mataji well at the airport. And I cannot forget that time because I was there. And so this speaks volumes about our dedication to our mother. How much I've seen Wolfgang in those days as a musician. He was there with his guitar and always ready to sing any song, dance on any song, and always be in the front. And we Indian musicians were inspired by you people for your dedication. And I bow to you, my dear brother, for what you have done in Sahaja Yoga till today, that this ashram this home has become so loving and so inviting. And I feel so happy to be with you. It's never enough. And my other brother, Hamid, whom I saw also gaining so much special attention from Shree Mataji on irrigation, on agriculture work, and when she handed it over. So those were the times when she was creating some people to work for her. And so she put me in the line of writing poetry, composing music, singing bhajans. And in the end she said, now you've done enough of music, you become a filmmaker. So it was her desire and it had to be fulfilled. Though as a human being, I questioned the very idea that, Mother, I am a chemical engineer. How can I make a film? I don't know ABC of filmmaking. So Shree Mataji said, all these I's that you're saying, leave it to me. Because if I desire something, then you just make it work. And it has worked already. I have made the film. And I couldn't understand till I actually started to make the film. And I realized that at every step of filmmaking, Shree Mataji was behind me, and all the solutions kept coming. As the process of making films was becoming more and more difficult, she was making it more and more easy. And so that Sahaj way of working happens within us when we just have a desire, a pure desire, which is our Kundalini, and we have faith that this Kundalini of ours, which Mother has awakened, is actually going to work everything out. And we have to do nothing. We just have to surrender to our Mother. And the Mother is Shree Mataji within us. And she is the reflection in the form of Kundalini in us. So the more dedicated we are to Shree Mataji, the more easy it is for us
to be good Sahaja Yogis, to become deep and go deep and deep, deep, deep. As deep as we can go. And the proof is your vibrations. So your vibrations will increase and you will go into a meditative state where time doesn't matter. So these days when I meditate and I sit down and I have barely blinked, I think, and it's more than almost half an hour or 1 hour, I can't understand where the time went. So it is because you go into thoughtlessness and then you come into the timeless zone. So this is what Shree Mataji has promised us, and she has given us those experiences when we were there in her presence. I thank her, we cannot thank her enough, but the only way we can thank her is to give back what we have got. What I have got, I'm giving it back to all of you through my songs and through my films. And all the love that you can get from that, please give it to others. Because that is the only way Shree Mataji will be happy. I don't want to talk too much. I think you want me to lead a short meditation and then we can have some music. Thank you. Jai Shree Mataji. So let us bow to Shree Mataji and raise our Kundalini and give a bandhan. We'll just say the three mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We say the mantra of Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha
साक्षात श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. Keep your attention on your Mooladhara chakra. सदा सर्वदा योग तुझा घडावा, तुझे कारणी देह माझा पडावा. अपेक्षू नको गुणवंता अनंता, निर्मल माता मांगने हेची आता. निर्मल माता मांगने हेची आता. Mother, please give me the qualities of the Mother Earth. Please give me all the qualities of devotion to you and the innocence of a child. O Nirmal Ganesha, please rise with my mother on every chakra and give your blessings so that all the deities awaken by your grace. So we play Jago Kundalini Ma. जागो 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 कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा. जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा. सहस्त्रार में आके सहस्त्रार में आके छू ही लेंगे वो हम आसमां. जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा. जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा. Please feel your Kundalini rising. मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो माँ, सदियों से तुम सोई हुई. मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो माँ, सदियों से तुम
सोई हुई इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको, इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको, हासिल हो तुम जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा, जागो 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 जागो, समा जाओ माँ मज्जा में अभी, सभी चक्र तुम निरंजित करो, समा जाओ माँ मज्जा में अभी, सभी चक्र तुम निरंजित करो, गणेशा स्वयं पूजे तुझको, गणेशा स्वयं पूजे तुझको, शरण में तेरी जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा। सोई आत्मा में प्रकाश भरो, जो बिखरे हैं चित्त एकत्रित करो, सोई आत्मा में प्रकाश भरो, जो बिखरे हैं चित्त एकत्रित करो, तभी दूर होंगे अंधेरे, तभी दूर होंगे अंधेरे, रोशनी में तेरी जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा, सहस्त्रार में आके, सहस्त्रार में आके, छू ही लेंगे वो हम आसमां, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, करो सब पे कृपा, जागो 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 जागो। Please, let's just keep our hands towards Shree Mataji Thank you. But this is meditation right now, so better we don't clap. Thank you. And try to feel the Kundalini on top of your head. So we're just trying to meditate through music. And those who don't feel it right now, put your attention on your left heart. And we will say to Shree Mataji with full dedication, Mother, please come and reside in my heart. Please open my heart. Allow me to receive all your love that you have showered on all your children, that I may absorb all your love. पूर्ण समर्पण हो, आत्मदर्शन हो, जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता, जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता हो, पूर्ण समर्पण हो, आत्मदर्शन हो। अपने दिल की कली जब सहज में खिली, शिव की शक्ति हमें तब ही हासिल हुई। इस प्रेम के सागर में जो भी बहा, इस प्रेम के सागर में जो भी बहा, कहे डूबा रहूं साहिल तू ना, अब तो मिल ही गया अनमोल जहां, अब तो मिल ही गया अनमोल जहां, जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता, जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता हो, पूर्ण समर्पण हो, आत्मदर्शन हो। जब हृदय में बसे मेरी माता, 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 मेरी माता, मेरी माता। Feel your heart. Feel your heart if it's opening. Feel your vibrations if they are increasing. Because your heart is actually on your sahasrara. So you should be able to feel the throb. And now enjoy this song. We'll play it. It's in English. I hope you like it. I give you a little background about this song. So, this song is written originally by Arno Krimmer. Arno, you know, is from Austria. Am I right? Yes. So in 2009, he posted a poem on Facebook. And I read these words. And I called him and I said, they are so beautiful. You have such a wonderful expression inside you. So allow me to develop it. And he gave me the permission and I developed it. And from 2009, I finally recorded this song in 2014. This is the music. It's sung by a lady with me, and I'm also singing. It's a very beautiful song. Please keep your hands towards Mother. Try to feel it in your heart and feel how your heart opens and enjoy the vibrations, if you wish. Fourth. It says, no, if you wish, no, not this. Not this. If you wish. We'll come there. Yeah, if you wish. You may not have heard this song. If you wish to bless this vessel, which is my heart, so let it be blessed. Tears of joy are my guiding steps as I dissolve in this ocean of bliss. Make me a voice of yours, O ocean eternity. My heart craves to share this amrut of divinity. Imagine the mighty ocean entered a tiny drop. I would never have thought I would be face to face with God. How is it that love grows more the more that you give it away? Herein lies the source of force, transcending night and day. Overwhelmed in love I bow to Mother Infinity. My heart craves to share this Amrut of divinity. Imagine the mighty ocean enter a tiny drop. I would never have thought I would be face to face with God. It is true that me and you have one thing in common today, that our hearts are yearning to share this joy of giving away.
It is true that me and you have one thing in common today, that our hearts are yearning to share this joy of giving away.
It's all in the atmosphere, immersed in sublimity. It's your right to share this Amrut of divinity. Imagine the mighty ocean enter a tiny drop. I would never have thought I would be face to face with God. If you wish to bless this vessel, which is my heart, tears of joy are my guiding steps as I dissolve in this ocean of bliss, as I dissolve in this ocean of bliss, as I dissolve in this ocean of bliss. I hope you're all in bliss. So which is the ultimate song we should sing after this? The one which everyone loves is to say that Shree Mataji, we love you. And this we have to save in our attention on our Sahasrara. And you see how your Kundalini starts dancing, the way Shree Mataji would explain when this song was made in 1989. It was a a travel in the minibus with a few mothers' children and Nirmal Sangeet Sarita. After having done a program late night from Brighton, we were driving to Shuddhi camps. And while I was in England, I felt I was in the heart of the world. And so Paddy was driving the van, and Herbert Renninger, who's from Austria, he was behind, he was awake, and he was asking me, "What are you thinking, Sanjay?" And I said, I'm going to write a song in English. And that was my first composition and first song. And that's what happened, that journey. And when we reached Shuddhi camps about 1:30 or 2 o'clock. And we went, and the moment we entered, there were about 17, 18 yogis sitting with their guitars. They were preparing for next day's Puja song. And Herbert said, "We have something for you. Will you all tune in your guitars? I'll help you." I don't know if Wolfgang was there. You were there. And there was about 8, 10 of them who tuned in, and we started practicing. And the music sort of went into Shree Mataji's room, and she asked someone, "Why are these children playing so late in the night?" But she was liking it. And so she just sent a word, said, "You can sing it before the puja." And that was the first time in Sri Krishna Puja 1989 that we all sat together. They played the guitar, and I sang that song. And we're going to present it again to you now, sitting in the heart. And the children are supposed to sing with me, so please join me. Thank you. And those who feel like dancing, feel free. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Ah, 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 ah. Shree Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. You can clap. You are Mahakali, Mahalakshmi. You are Mother Adi Shakti. You are Mahakali, Mahalakshmi. You are Mother Adi Shakti. Your power within us when we feel it. Our hearts rejoice in bhakti. Your power within us when we feel it. Our hearts rejoice in bhakti. When we surrender, we are in paradise. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Ah, ah, Shree Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. You are the supreme creator. You play the game of creation. You are the supreme creator. You play the game of creation. You have given us Sri Ganesha for us to have realization. You have given us Sri Ganesha for us to have realization. When we surrender, we are in paradise. When we surrender, we are in paradise. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Ah, 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 Shree Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Gods, goddesses of Vaikuntha, bless us when we get together. Gods, goddesses of Vaikuntha, bless us when we get together on the shores of Vienna. Hearts are united through Mother. On the shores of Vienna, our hearts are united through Mother. When we surrender, we are in paradise. When we surrender, we are in paradise. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Shree Mataji, we love you. 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 Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. We know your love is flowing through us. We know your love is flowing through us. Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi ki. Let's meditate for a few minutes. Feel your vibrations, the cool breeze on your Sahasrara on both the palms. Feel the tingling sensation on your Sahasrara. Mother, help me keep my attention on my Sahasrara always, throughout the day. No matter what I do, my attention must go to my Sahasrara. And all the time I feel your love in my heart. And all the time I am witnessing your play. I have no reaction. Mother, make me my own Guru. So that I can help everybody. And I can enjoy the creation like the Shiva. And every day when we meditate at Shree Mataji's lotus feet, it should be like a puja, a surrender. And may your vibrations grow and your hands become heavy with vibrations. You don't want to stop meditating. You become completely thoughtless. And here is the mantra Shree Mataji gave me on Shivratri Puja. Feel it. Feel the mantra on your palms. They will grow, the meditation will grow deeper. You feel the vibrations getting cooler. श्री माता जी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, हृद कंवल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। श्री माता जी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, हृद कंवल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। माँ के प्रेम से हमको सब कुछ मिला, प्रेम उनसे बहे जैसे गंगा हिम की। श्री माता जी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, हृद कंवल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। श्री गणेश गौरी माँ, ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिवा, कृष्ण येसु है माँ, माँ ही कल की विराट। श्री गणेश गौरी माँ, ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिवा, कृष्ण येसु है माँ, माँ ही कल की विराट। माँ की पूजा से ही चैतन्य बहा, माँ की पूजा से ही चैतन्य बहा। राह जो भी चले सत्य ही से रंगा, मंत्रों के उच्चारणों से हमें, मंत्रों के उच्चारणों से हमें अनुभव लहरों का स्वदेही मिला, अनुभव लहरों का स्वदेही मिला। श्री माता जी को किस तरह शुक्रिया हम करें, श्री माता जी को किस तरह शुक्रिया हम करें। बस गीतों में प्रीत के सागर भरे, श्री माता जी के चरणों में तन मन अर्पित, हृद कंवल में ज्योत सजी शिव की। जय शिवा, जय शिवा, जय शिवा, जय शिवा, जय शिवा।
Dearest Sanjay, are we allowed to clap? We have heard a living legend of Sahaj music. When you sang, you brought back to us all these wonderful days and evenings which we spent with Shree Mataji in her blissful darshan. When we heard your soothing voice, our Kundalini rose. And it's such a pleasure. I mean, the words completely fail. It's such a pleasure to have you here and to see your face. You know, it's such a reminiscence to those days and when we were together at Her Lotus Feet. And I'm so happy that you have been so instrumental to her work, creating these movies and getting this reward as awards. And the main rewards, of course, is the vibrations. Thank you so much for coming here, dear Sanjay. I mean, your tour is just starting. You're going to Carinthia, and then we will have him back. That's the nice thing. So when will you be back here? Next week. Yeah. So please be alert. We will announce so that we can all come together and again celebrate these fantastic musicians.
With me and my brother. Somebody like to take a photograph? No, this is a very special moment for me.
Thank you, my dear friend. Let me just say in German, because not everybody understands English. Bevor dem Rausgehen, wenn ihr vielleicht ein paar Euro hineinwerfen wollt in die Schale, das wäre super, dass wir ihn auch honorieren können als Musiker. Das wäre toll. Also wer ein paar Euro hat, ihr wisst ja, wo die Schalen stehen dann. So I translated a bit. Thank you so much for coming. Jai Shree Mataji and Jai Shree Mataji.
I don't know, you're so much clapping for me. No, you're clapping for yourself. Because you see whatever I'm doing because Shree Mataji asked me to do it. So if you listen to Shree Mataji's lectures, she's talking to you, isn't she? So if you take her seriously, then you have a lot of work to do, right? So the way I've done my work, or I'm still doing it, I don't think I have yet done anything. Because this world of creative art, world of music, there is no limit. The more you do, there is more to do. So Sahaja Yoga is a sea. And, we have to reach out because the times are very negative these days. So a lot of wrong is happening around in the world. There is hatred, there are wars, there is virus. There are people not loving each other. But we are the only relatives who can love each other and who can love the world. So please love each other, love the world. Don't talk against anybody. Everybody's got some problem or the other. Because when Mother came and met us, we all had problems. But how much she bared, how much she bore us, like a mother bears a child, and how much pain we gave her. Now, when she left, she said one thing, be like me. So if you can be like a mother to another person, then you can forgive him for whatever wrong he may be thinking or doing, and help him to come up. So if we take this responsibility, what Mother did to us and brought us to this point, if we create people, a good Sahaja Yogis in this world, then the world will one day become very peaceful and become very wonderful and full of love
and no hatred, and there'll be no wars. We don't want wars. But the thing is, we few people only can do it. Because she says, you are the people who have been given this great opportunity that even your deities are jealous of you. So if you don't come out and do something and keep asking the deities to help you, then I think Shree Mataji doesn't want that to happen. She wants us to be supported by our deities, but we have the power to give a lot to the world. So when I saw this film being made, I did not know filmmaking, and then when the film was made, I realized Shree Mataji has done it. And at every stage that I went into a problem, I just prayed to Shree Mataji, Shree Mataji, please take over. This problem is coming and how do I resolve it? And the very next moment, the problem is solved. And you see this in your life. You go out, you want to talk to somebody about Sahaja Yoga, you have to have the heart to go and give him realization or talk to him and tell him that this is the best thing that can happen in your life because see what has happened in my life. So when you become the change you want to see in the other, then the change happens. But this is our responsibility. Not only just meditate every week or meditate, that's good to meditate. But when you grow in your depth, that is the time to give back your growth. Because the moment you start giving back, it starts coming back to you. And that's when your growth happens. That's when your vibrations start flowing. Because I know this is a major problem with a lot of people. They don't feel the vibrations. And this is the only way this happens. And I can tell you, I've been in Sahaja Yoga for 41 years. But I tell you, for 20 years, I did not feel proper vibrations. 20 years I did not. So big deal. The minute they started happening, every day I find my vibrations are growing and growing and growing. So there is no time when it is going to happen. It can happen now. It can happen at any time. So just meditate, just become thoughtless and just start giving and loving. And you have to do nothing. She takes over and she does everything for you. That's the beauty of Sahaja Yoga. That's the beauty of living together. Thank you. I'm sorry I've given such a big sermon, but really I wanted to tell you, you clap for yourself. Jai Shree Mataji. Okay.
You promise us that we will see your video.
Oh yes, I've got the film with me. I'll make sure the film reaches you, and even if I'm not here, or if I'm here in my presence, you can watch it. You're most welcome. I'm leaving on the 7th afternoon for India. So I'm here. I arrived yesterday, so I'm here for a good 8-9 days more. And I'm going for the puja to Klagenfurt. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Jai Shree Mataji.
We are looking forward to your film very much. Thank you.
Festival in your life, in your family life, and in the life of all the people whom you touch.
Samay
yogi songs. And the first one would be, of course, we always start with Lord Ganesha. So this one is very unique. It was recorded in 2011 in Russia. And the Russians or yogis are singing with me in chorus. Jaya Jaya Janani Shri Ganesh Ki Jaya Jaya Janani Shri Ganesh Ki Pratima Parmeshwar Paresh Ki Pratima Parmeshwar Paresh Ki Jaya Jaya Janani Shri Ganesh Ki जय गज बदन शरानन माता जय 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 निर्मल माता ध्यान दान की सुंदर प्रतिमा परिवाहिनी शुभ संदेश की जय जय जननी श्री गणेश की जय आदिशक्ति है मात निर्मला जय 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 भक्त वत्सला भक्ति दान दो भक्ति गंगा कीजिए कृपा निर्मल गणेश की जय जय जननी श्री गणेश की हे जगदम्बे मात भवानी शुद्ध विद्या तव चरणन जानी मोक्ष दान दे मोक्ष प्रदान तू विनाशिनी भव कलेश की जय जय जननी श्री गणेश की Thank you.
meet when I was with Shree Mataji attending to Shivratri Puja in in Dadar, Bombay. I was writing this poem just before the puja started, and somewhere in the middle of the night when the puja ended and Shree Mataji had gone back to rest in her cottage, I was so keen that she should hear what I had written that I broke all protocols and went to meet her when she was about to retire after puja. Generally, we won't trouble Shree Mataji when she had done a puja. But this song, I don't know what it really meant to me as well as to Shree Mataji. When I went to meet her, she was waiting for me. And she said that I was hoping that you will come and you have got a song written, I know. I was sensing it, and so I'm glad you've come now. And she was having dinner, and she invited me to come and sit next to her. And she had just finished having her dinner, and she was washing her hands in the finger bowl. And then she said that before you even say the poem, she pushed the bowl towards me and said that I should drink it. And I drank the whole thing, and you know what it was? It was like having ambrosia. It was what you would, when you wash your feet, and then the smell of the roses, and how those who have done this would know. It was an amazing experience because I felt I was floating in somewhere in the sky among the stars, and it was like my soul was all over in heaven. And I could just hear Shree Mataji's voice coming from very far, asking me, "Where are you? Please start. I want you to sing this song." So, see, the amazing part was that I had not even composed the music. I had just written a poem. And when her voice came closer means I was coming back to the current world, and then I could hear her properly, and she was repeating again and again, "Where are you gone? I want you to start singing." So I just looked at Shree Mataji in a way that, "Shree Mataji, I have only written a poem, but then if you say so, then so be it." And when I started to sing this song, she said, "This is the song of the Sahasrara. It is in Rag Darbari." I didn't know any ragas, by the way, I am not a trained musician. But it was all because of Shree Mataji's blessings that this was happening. And you can hear this song. I will try to sing it now. It was recorded for my first film, Grah Lakshmi, The Awakening. Its name is Teri Sanson Ki. If you can spell that in the English, it's there. IT. We didn't practice which song he's going to play, so I'm going to just give him a lot of songs. I hope you can locate it. Among the karaoke.
तेरी धुन है बह जाए हर रस झंकार से भर जाए हर गीत में हर लय में मैं खुद को भूला जाता हूँ अब जी तो मेरा ये चाहता है अब जी तो मेरा ये चाहता है तेरे प्यार की सरगम बन जाऊं तेरी सांसों की जब एक लड़ी सुखमन मेरी को भर दे ये गीत जो मुझसे बहते हैं गुरुजन की ही कहते हैं हर दिल में तेरा ही गान बसे तेरी धुन मगर हर जीव रसे हर जीव रसे बेहोश नहीं ये गौरव है रोशन चेतन की गुंजन है जब मस्त हुए तो क्या कहने जब मस्त हुए तो क्या कहने मेरी शक्ति है मधु पूजन है तेरी सांसों की जब एक लड़ी सुखमन मेरी को भर दे आनंद की बौछारों में तेरी पावनता के दीप जले कितना रोशन मुझे करते चले दिल के भीतर कई राग छिड़े हर राग में नव इंसान जगे ऐसा मंथन रस रूप धरे सब गण हर कण तेरी रास रचे सब गण हर कण तेरी रास रचे तब जीवन स्वर्ग का धाम बने तेरी सांसों की जब एक लड़ी सुखमन मेरी को भर दे तब देह मेरा बांसुरी बने सब राग मधु स्वर में बजे स्वर में बजे सब राग मधु स्वर में बजे स्वर में बजे Thank you. The meaning of this song is that
Shree Mataji, I'm so surrendered to you that my body, my soul, my being is an instrument. So the Kundalini that is awakening because of you is playing like a flute in this instrument, a tune on which you are playing on my chakras with your fingers. And the tune that is coming is nothing but offering a prayer, a puja to you. And that is my life. So when Shree Mataji heard this, she gave me a name. The name is Roshan, which means the enlightened one. And she said that you have to take your music to the whole world, and your music, and I don't want to praise myself, but Shree Mataji said you can talk about it, that your music will help to establish Sahaja Yoga for a long, long time, even after you are gone. And these are her words to me, that when you come back after 100 years, you will find this music will still be alive. Yes, Shree Mataji. So I'd like to give you the English translation of the song, because it's not so easy. Even in Hindi, which she wrote, I could not comprehend what she had written. And when I was asking Shree Mataji, I understand Hindi, but what you have written, I'm not able to grasp it so fast. She said, when you meditate, you will start to know what I have written. And of course, it took me time to understand the song. But she says, don't focus too much on your thinking process. Just sing it, and the more you sing it, the elements will absorb it and the rain will happen. And when she showed me the rain, I realized, but at that time I could understand the song. But I hope if I read it now, what I understood, I read it out to her, and then she said, yes, you got the right translation. So here it is. To be born realized is a subtle, unusual happening. From the ego has risen the falsehood of illusion. The reins of Sahaja Yoga will control the human attention. Behold this charisma, the miracle of Sahaja Yoga. The so-called religious intelligentsia have crushed the very concept of religion. In these modern times, religion has become an established hypocrisy. It is the Atma Tattva, the concept of the Atma, the spirit, will put an end to such hypocrisy. Behold this charisma, this miracle of Sahaja Yoga. To feel divine vibrations is a near impossibility in these modern times. Such strong, determined beliefs appear as if they are in samadhi of these doubting Thomases. In patience alone, the doubting attention will establish complete doubtlessness. Behold this charisma, the miracle of Sahaja Yoga. The light of truth will spontaneously dawn on the human intelligence. It will collectively enlighten the human attention. In the heart, it will play the flute of divine bliss. Behold this charisma, the miracle of Sahaja Yoga. Jai Shri Mataji. Message about what is Sahaja Yoga today. So she's talking in late 80s. What is Sahaja Yoga today, and what it actually does to us, and what it is meant for the world to know what a great yoga this is. This surpasses all kinds of spiritual, things people do in spirituality, all kinds of gurus. It beats everybody because it talks of the truth. And the truth is here in this song. And she said, if you were to sing this, you will be feeding the elements, the vibrations of the song. Its meaning will be translated into cloud. Means it will go into the element, water element, and go in the cloud. The clouds will disperse, and wherever they will shower rain, people will get self-realization. And she showed that example to me when I sang this song in Kabbalah. She was doing a public program. It was very sunny and people were sweating. It was so hot. But still, Shree Mataji was doing a public program, and then she asked me, she said, I want you to sing that song which I dictated to you back in India. I said, Jai Shree Mataji. And when I sang that song, suddenly the clouds came and it started to rain. And she told me, didn't I tell you that? I said, Jai Shree Mataji. And you have actually shown it to me. So here we go. So would you like to give me a start? So this is also in Rag Darbari. जन्म से जीवन पाना सूक्ष्म अनहोनी जन्म से जीवन पाना सूक्ष्म अनहोनी है अहम से बना है कैसा आडंबर माया का अहम से बना है कैसा आडंबर माया का सहज का लगाम चित्त निरोध कर देगा सहज का लगाम चित्त निरोध कर देगा देखो सहज योग का ये करिश्मा ये करिश्मा ये करिश्मा जन्म से जीवन पाना सूक्ष्म अनहोनी है जन्म से जीवन पाना सूक्ष्म अनहोनी है धर्म मातंडों ने धर्म को कुचल दिया धर्म को कुचल दिया इस काल में तो धर्म ही परिपक्व पाखंड है परिपक्व पाखंड है आत्म तत्व ये पाखंड ही चाक कर देगा चाक कर देगा देखो सहज योग का ये करिश्मा ये करिश्मा ये करिश्मा जन्म से जीवन पाना सूक्ष्म अनहोनी है चैतन्य का आभास माना अनहोनी है, माना अनहोनी है, यही सविकल्प है। शंका में समाधि है, शंका में समाधि है, सबूरी में शंकित चित्त निर्विकल्प कर देगा, निर्विकल्प कर देगा। देखो सहज योग का ये करिश्मा, ये करिश्मा, ये करिश्मा। जन्म से जीवन पाना सूक्ष्म अनुभूति है, जन्म से जीवन पाना सूक्ष्म अनुभूति है।
Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us.
Jai Shree Mataji. Today is a very auspicious day because we have just concluded the Puja of Shree Mataji in the Mahalakshmi Avatar. Swarup is the goddess of wealth, well-being and evolution. Also today is the day when Mahalakshmi Path, the evolution, the film that you're about to see on the screen, was made after the pandemic and completed in 2022. And it took me 1 year to finish the movie, and it was given a censor certificate by the Indian government, and then it was shown in cinema theatres on 27th of October 2023. Today we are showing you the film which has been dubbed in English and it has English subtitles. This movie has not been released yet because the movie we released in India was the original Hindi language movie. And I am very proud, I am very happy that the lotus feet of Shree Mataji on a day of Mahalakshmi Pujan, the movie Mahalakshmi Path is being released overseas, and this is the first show overseas. Thank you. So I'll try to be brief so that I don't take too much time, because the movie itself runs over 2 hours. And I would request you that please, when the scroll names start coming, the Mahalakshmi Strotam starts to play. So please don't get up. Though the movie has ended, let the Strotam end. Because that is the respect we pay to our Holy Mother. Now I'll come to take you back to 1986. More than 38 years back. How this all started? Well, Shree Mataji was encouraging me to go to her public programs, make music, write songs, and she would give me a lot of encouragement to create poems based on the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga, what she was teaching in public programs to people. So first I had a round of many public programs with Shree Mataji where I used to listen to her, sit on the back seat and make my notes. And those notes were actually written in poetic prose form. And every time that I would listen, I would make a note, go before Shree Mataji, and she would have it checked. And then she would try to find out what message this poem is going to convey. Because she wanted that these poems, when they reach the general audience where she's addressing and giving realization, that these poems and the music that goes with the poems, the vibrations that go with the poems, will help the seekers to cool down before they can hear Shree Mataji. So Shree Mataji said that now you are going to be an instrument for creating these songs so that when you sing during my public programs, people are prepared. And then after the public program, you have to sing joyful songs so that they can all dance because their kundalinis are up. So this is how she explained to me the purpose of all this process that started in 1986. So more than 150 songs were created in a gap of about 2.5 decades. I will not go into those details because I have to tell you about the film. The most interesting part of my experience was in Jaipur in 1986. Shree Mataji was taking a meditation before her, like we normally meditate in front of her photograph, but those who were there in the times when Shree Mataji was there, she used to sit in front with her hands like the Mahalakshmi, and everybody was sitting in front and meditating with their eyes closed. One such occasion in Jaipur, it happened that I was the last person at the back. I came a little late and I quietly tried to sit down. But before I could sit down, when I was standing, Shree Mataji's eyes were closed, there was pin drop silence, and then all of a sudden I heard a ball of fire. It was like going swish, swish, swish from the right side of the wall. It just came from within the wall. It went round the roof, the lower part of the roof, and went out of the other wall. And then it left some stars, like a comet leaves its light. It left that starry light. And I was just gazing at it. And then I saw that when the fire moved between my eyes and Shree Mataji's eyes, Shree Mataji immediately opened her eyes and her eyes became very big. In fact, I got a little bit of a jerk in my heart, and then I was looking and we were looking directly at the fire, and then it moved and Shree Mataji's head moved and saw the fire through, and then she closed the eyes. And there was no movement of the people who were there, about 40 people meditating, all eyes were closed, nobody's eyes were open. And my heart was pounding because I couldn't understand what had happened. And at the time this happened, there was a flame that was burning before Shree Mataji. That flame was small, and when the fire came, the flame became almost the size of a human being. So huge the flame became. And then when it went away and Shree Mataji closed her eyes, the flame settled down. I couldn't hold myself. I sat in meditation, went back to Shree Mataji. I asked her. Before I could ask her, she just cupped her hand on my ear as if she didn't want anybody to hear. And she said, that was Vishnu Maya. And like, okay, Vishnu Maya, and then she said, your Vishnu Maya. She is your deity. Now, my life has had a story of guilt, huge guilt, which came from my past as well as my present life. And Shree Mataji indicated that it was clearing my left Vishuddhi. And then she said, you are now prepared to sing. Of course, there were instances when she gave me her hand wash water to drink and my voice opened. And then there was another instance where I traveled with Shree Mataji in a car. She sat on the front seat. She opted to do that while I was traveling. I drove her for 4 days across Rajasthan when she was trying to build Pratishthan in Pune. And at that time, she was asking me to make music. And then with her right hand, right on my Mooladhara, she was working on every chakra till she reached the Vishuddhi and she was massaging it. And that's it. And there were other instances when she asked me to massage her Vishuddhi finger as well as her Agya right on the bindi. So I realized that I am becoming her instrument and she's going to use me. And I just surrendered myself completely. I said, Mother, use me the way you want to. And she did that for more than 25 years. In 2002, Shree Mataji met me when I had delivered my 21st album, Jai Jagdambe Ma. And when she inaugurated the album, it was all sealed. And Shree Mataji said, this is going to be a major breakthrough for you because now the whole world has to listen to what you are singing. She just said, go and approach the Times of India newspaper and they will release your album. The next day, I went to Times of India and so interestingly, everything was easy. I could go through the right man, meet the right man. Immediately, they assessed my album and within an hour, they signed a 10-year contract with me. And I went back and said, Shree Mataji, you said and it was done. She said, yes, and there's one more thing I want you to do. You have made enough songs, you have done enough work with the CD recordings, but now I want you to make a film. And I know that it is the cinema eventually that will stay. We will come and go, but the cinema will stay there and people will come and watch it because this cinema will never die. It will stay more than 100 years and you will come back to see what work you are doing. I was dumbstruck, I couldn't understand. But Shree Mataji, what she says is the last word. So I just bowed to her. There were questions in my mind, Mother, how I will do it? When will it happen? And she started to give bandhans while I was thinking. I never asked her anything. And she said, I am opening all the doors for you. And I have to tell you that the films you are going to make are already made. You go, push the doors, meet some people, they will join you and the film will be made. And then you remember me when the film gets its recognition. And today I stand before you, 2024. The first film, Graha Lakshmi, The Awakening, was made in 2019. It was released and immediately the pandemic came and we could not release it in theatres. But it still ran for 250 shows and over 1 lakh, I don't know how many million it comes to, households
got their self-realization from that movie. And new centers were formed, and all over the world, I think Sahaja Yogis have watched it. I'm sure almost all of you may have watched it, because I made it a free watch on YouTube, because it has Shree Mataji's self-realization at the end of the movie. I hear when the pandemic happened, we couldn't do anything. So we sat down and we started to make the next film, which was Mahalakshmi Path, The Evolution. I had no money. I would just sit and pray to Shree Mataji. We did a havan before the start of the movie. We put Shree Mataji's large portrait in front of the sets where she's blessing with both her hands, that you can see on the poster. And that always remained throughout the shoot. And we shot the film in 1.5 months in 2022. After the pandemic receded, the movie was made, and there were many miracles that happened during the making of the movie. All I can say is, whenever a problem happened, I saw the door, I pushed it, and the solution came. And it was exactly the way I remembered all her bandhans. That she was making it work, it worked, it kept working. And there were instances when my whole unit that I had put together, by the grace of Shree Mataji, I was able to get introduced to the artists and the great people who work with the Bollywood industry in India, who make cinema. And they got attached to me, and we could make it almost at 1/10 the cost as you would have to go and make a normal movie. None of them wanted to take money, but it had to be spent because we had to take locations, we had to hire the cameras, we had to hire the technicians. So the budget went up to 250 million. And I had nothing. So what happened? In stages, over months, I kept sending messages across to all the groups of Sahaja Yogis, etc., that mother wanted me to make this film, please come forward and contribute. And as the film was being made and progressed, the contributions kept coming and we kept shooting. And about 1.5 months, we completed it. We only got stuck at one major point when we had spent 60% of the money, and 10 days of shoot were left. We had shot for 26 days already. And one big cinema person from the Bollywood industry, he immediately wanted to shoot his film, and he took over our set because he had so much money. So he paid 3 times the amount and said, dislodge this set that is already there. And he was a very big man, they could not say no to him. So we were dislodged, and we couldn't complain because in India the laws are such you go into court for a long time. So what do I do now? Pray. So we prayed to Shree Mataji, and my team searched alternate sets, and of course it was going to cost us a bomb, and it did. Whatever we had spent so far, almost half of that had to be spent to recreate a new set, and all the technicians, all the actors were hired, so we had to pay them by the day. So for 3 days we paid them for sitting while they created fresh sets. And then my director came and told me, sir, I think this was a big blessing in disguise. I said, what? It's cost me so much. So where is the blessing? He's saying, no, technically, I wasn't telling you because it was a project which needed least money, so we were making compromises. But now what we have managed to get, there is no compromise. This is going to be top on quality. And all the 3 sets we got in different locations. Earlier we were doing it in the same location with a little bit of adjustment here and there. It would not have been that great. But we got all the original sets, though we had to pay for it. And payment came from one Sahaja Yogi. I put out a message, and he probably wouldn't want me to say his name, but what a great person. In 24 hours, he transferred all the money, and we were able to go through with the shoot. So these are the miracles, few miracles. Of course, there was a little fire on the sets. There was, because These things happen. So mother says that everything is possible for you. Don't get upset. So I never got upset. There was a fire, there was a big hullabaloo because there were 40 people. It was a party scene. You'll see the party scene. And there was a short circuit and some part of the set got burnt. So we sat through the night. We got the technicians. We created something overnight. And in about 36 hours, everything was set up and we were back. It was a night shoot. So we didn't let anybody go home. All the 40 people were asked to stay because if they went home, we would never be able to put them together for a party scene. And the sets were also hired on a daily basis. And this was Bollywood making film set. So it was not just ordinary. We were paying the price as any filmmaker would pay. And that's why the cost became so high. But then I remember one thing from my past. Quickly, I'll try to wind up now. When I was recording my first big album, Ruhani Roshni, when Shree Mataji was monitoring that, she had heard my earlier albums and she said, the quality is not so good. But do you know what is Sahaja Yoga? Sahaja Yoga is exceptionally good. It is a diamond in people's lives. So are you going to compromise on the quality? I said, Shree Mataji, if I record in a big studio, it's going to cost at least 5 to 6 times more than what I could save. She says, stop thinking of saving any money. How much do you need? And she opened her purse and I had a budget of the high cost recording and I shared with her and she immediately gave the entire money to me. And she says, this is work of Sahaja Yoga and it has to be of the highest quality. And when that cassette was recorded, I'm sure many of you people listened to Ruhani Roshni and the quality of recording it had. By her grace, after she took Samadhi, I made all my music from analog to digital. And now it's crystal clear to hear. And I've handed it over to my brother. All my music is now here and he will, in some form or the other, share it with you. This is all the music I have done over the last 22 years. With the blessings of Shree Mataji. And now coming to the last part, when I was making this film Mahalakshmi Path, I remembered that making of that cassette. And we never compromised on quality. If it had to be a cost, we had to bear it. Because we said, Shree Mataji is in the screen, first time she is speaking in the screen, and we are showing an entertaining movie on Sahaja Yoga. We are trying to introduce Sahaja Yoga to the public, so we will make no compromises. And we may not have that very high technical version to show you, because if you were to watch it in a cinema hall, it is in 5.1 Dolby surround sound, and the amount of impact that movie has in a cinema hall, I can guarantee you, if you come with 5 people who don't know Sahaja Yoga, when they come out of the cinema hall, they will ask for their self-realization. This is what we found by showing the movie in India, the Hindi version. And this English version has now been made for you to take charge, to take my work forward. I have made the film, but it has to be shown to the whole world. It has to be shown to all the Sahaja Yogis, and every Sahaja Yogi must try in his district or location to hire a cinema hall, bring people there, and you can spread Sahaja Yoga. It is real prachar prasar, they say, is the real work that we do when we go out to talk to people and make programs. And this can happen in cinema halls, where I will send you the film through an email directly to the projection hall of the cinema anywhere in the world. Because I have got this film loaded in 3-4 major satellites. It's cost me a bomb again, but now it's there for everybody in the world to play the movie. And if you make the effort, the whole world can watch Shree Mataji on the big screen. And the impact the sound and the visuals have will be far greater than probably what you see here. But I hope that this version also, what you're going to watch, being Sahaja Yogis, you can imagine what it would be if you were to watch it in a cinema hall. And the last thing I wanted to say is that we are talking to a big
OTT platforms. Netflix has said no because they are all negative people. But Amazon Prime, and we're talking to about more than 20 of them, and 2 have shown interest. We are in the process of bargaining and trying to see, but I have requested them that do not charge any subscription for showing these movies. They have to be shown for free. So they have agreed, but they said if you give us 20 million hits, then we will repay you back for what cost you made your movie. So if more people come to know that this is a movie, I'll share you the links once it is there. All you have to do is keep sending it through social media as much as possible, that come in this link, watch the movie, you don't have to pay anything. And even now, I am not asking you to pay anything to watch this movie. Well, if you want to help me continue to do Mother's work and make a new film, maybe on the life of Shree Mataji, we can do it in my lifetime. I'm turning 70 next year. By Mother's grace, we can have this film ready in the next 5 years with all your help. Thank you. So now let's have the film. Jai Shri Mataji.
Sitting in the heart of the universe, we know your love is flowing through us. You are Mahakali, Mahalakshmi. You are Mother Adi Shakti. You are Mahakali, Mahalakshmi. You are Mother Adi Shakti. Your power within us when we feel it. Our hearts rejoice in bhakti. Your power within us when we feel it. Our hearts rejoice in bhakti. When we याद रखना हुआ माँ कृपा से है अपना ही दर्शन हुआ माँ कृपा से है अपना ही दर्शन सदा अपने जीवन को आबाद रखना सवेरे का सूरज तुम्हारे लिए है तुम्हारे लिए की कड़ी मान मेहनत तुम्हारे लिए की कड़ी मान मेहनत लगन की अगन में है क्यों जल रहे हो कोई भी कमी तुमको महसूस क्यों हो कोई भी कमी तुमको महसूस क्यों हो समर्पण अगर खुद को कर ही चुके हो किसी स्थिति में करो खुद को कायम इसी स्थिति में करो खुद को कायम सदा चित निरोध अपना करते ही रहना, सवेरे का सूरज तुम्हारे लिए है।
1, 2, 1, 2.
सभी वक्त सीमा में निश्चित बंधे हैं, सभी वक्त सीमा में निश्चित बंधे हैं। उन्हीं के लिए वक्त रुकता नहीं है, सहज वक्त बंधन को तोड़े तभी है, सहज वक्त बंधन को तोड़े तभी है, जब ही संतुलन में ही स्थिर हो सको तुम। इसी स्थिति में करो खुद को कायम, इसी स्थिति में करो खुद को कायम। सदा चित्त निरोध अपना करते ही रहना, सवेरे का सूरज तुम्हारे लिए है। ये जीवन की मझधार में नाव अपनी, ये जीवन की मझधार में नाव अपनी है, माझी भी भ्रम में दिशा धुंधली है। जब भी मान लो आत्मा ही तुम्ही हो, जब भी मान लो आत्मा ही तुम्ही हो, तो सागर की गोतें न महसूस होंगी। इसी स्थिति में करो खुद को कायम, इसी स्थिति में करो खुद को कायम। सदा चित निरोध अपना करते ही रहना, सवेरे का सूरज तुम्हारे लिए है, के अपने दिए को है तुम याद रखना, हुआ माँ कृपा से।
Ich sag's vorher, dass ich es nachher nicht wieder irgendwo reinschummeln muss. Das Sanjay hat gerade seinen nächsten Film schon im Laufen und der wird gerade gemacht und dazu braucht er sicher auch Funds. Das heißt, ich weiß, ihr habt das letzte Mal schon was gespendet. Wenn wer das Gefühl hat, er möchte ihm noch helfen bei dem Film und noch ein paar Euro reinlegt beim Gehen, dann freut er sich ganz bestimmt. Also ich sage es jetzt, dann brauche ich es nachher nicht mehr sagen. Ja.
After realization, you see, he started composing poetry. His beautiful his voice opened also into new dimensions. It's a very deep, devotional voice he has got. But the music is so beautiful, the poetry is so beautiful. The poetry is like this, that the morning sun is your own, only keep your state steady. That is for Sahaja Yogis. You have to keep your state steady, keep your attention in control, so that the morning sun is your own, all the joy is your own.
I just wanted to say here, Shree Mataji would often tell me in those times that she was going overseas to give realization to the Western world from India. And she said that there's so much of right-sidedness in their world that if you were to do your melodies and your slow and soothing music, they would be drawn more towards the center. That the idea was that music is to draw you to your balance. So this is how I started with very soft and slow melodious songs which would touch your heart. The words are in Hindi, but Mother did explain what it meant. And so that was the start of my journey in music with Shree Mataji. You can listen to the next song, which actually was, Mother wanted me to go a little on a beat and a good fast rhythm so that they could be played in public programs. And she said that this song helped a lot for people to be prepared when she would speak to them about self-realization, and that it helped them in achieving that. So please, would you like to play that video?
उन्हीं को क्यों न पाही लो, पुकार कर बुला रही माँ कुंडलिनी तुम्हें, जो शक्तियाँ तुम्हारी हैं उन्हीं को क्यों न पाही लो, पुकार कर बुला रही। न थी खबर हमें सहज ज्ञान की, न थी फिकर हमारे उत्थान की, पड़ी नजर जो आत्मा पे अपनी, उठा सवाल क्यों न इसको जान ले। न थी खबर हमें सहज ज्ञान की, न थी फिकर हमारे उत्थान की, पड़ी नजर जो आत्मा पे अपनी, उठा सवाल क्यों न इसको जान ले। पुकार कर बुला रही माँ कुंडलिनी तुम्हें, जो शक्तियाँ तुम्हारी हैं उन्हीं को क्यों न पाई लो, पुकार कर बुला रही। दोष हो भूतकाल का, करी हो गलतियां हजार तो भी क्या, जब भी सभी को दिल से माफ कर दिया, हुई कृपा हम पे आदि माँ की। कोई भी दोष हो भूतकाल का, करी हो गलतियां हजार तो भी क्या, जब भी सभी को दिल से माफ कर दिया, हुई कृपा हम पे आदि माँ की। पुकार कर बुला रही माँ कुंडलिनी तुम्हें, जो शक्तियाँ तुम्हारी हैं उन्हीं को क्यों न पाही लो, पुकार कर बुला रही। जला लो माँ की तस्वीर पे, पसारे हाथ कर लो ध्यान माँ पे, चढ़ी बलि जभी अहंकार की, हृदय में लौ जलेगी माँ के प्यार की। दिया जला लो माँ की तस्वीर पे, पसारे हाथ कर लो ध्यान माँ पे, चढ़ी बलि जभी अहंकार की, हृदय में लौ जलेगी माँ के प्यार की। पुकार कर बुला रही माँ कुंडलिनी तुम्हें, जो शक्तियाँ तुम्हारी हैं उन्हीं को क्यों न पाही लो। पुकार कर बुला रही माँ कुंडलिनी तुम्हें, जो शक्तियाँ तुम्हारी हैं उन्हीं को क्यों न पाही लो। पुकार कर पुकार कर पुकार कर।
This song, Shree Mataji made me sing for 14 years non-stop as she traveled all over the world in every public program. Such a great privilege to have performed this my first time on stage at Ganapati Pule in 1987. I am going back almost 33 years. She still lives so much in my heart, and I would like to just share with you one wonderful experience I had that same year in Ganpati Pule that you saw this performance. Shree Mataji sent a word to me that I have to sing the Ganesha Bhajan, the Ganesha Stuti, because now we are having the Ganesha Puja. So this is the right time for me to share this lovely time with you, with Mother. And I did not know what she wanted me to sing. She just said, you have to sing at the puja. So, विश्ववीर्य विश्वसूर्य विश्वकर्म निर्मलम, विश्वहर्ता विश्वकर्ता यत्र तत्र पूजितम, चतुर्मुखम चतुर्भुजम सेवुतम चतुर्युगम, कल्पवृक्ष भक्त रक्ष नमोस्तुते गजाननम।
Dear Sanjay, we have been waiting eagerly for you to come, as well as also to see your movie, your film that you have made. And we all know you as a singer, and personally I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm really, really very excited to see it, and those who haven't seen it, I'm sure likewise, they are very excited. And maybe you want to share a bit of how the movie, how the film got together, how you made it. And I mean, you saw it, you heard it. It has got 32 awards, right? This is the
92.
92, oh my God, 92 awards, national and international awards. So this is really, really amazing. This is remarkable. And maybe just before you start, let us all bow down to Shree Mataji and raise our Kundalini, because she is the point of reference for all of us. So, dear Sanjay, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Jai Shree Mataji, thank you Shree Mataji, bring me back to Nirmal Prasth. Once again, once when I arrive and once when I'm about to leave for India. And it's a privilege, a pleasure to be here again. And as you know that we had an amazing Mahalakshmi Puja in Klagenfurt? Carencia. And I couldn't believe what kind of arrangements and the way the puja was conducted, the way the collective was. It reminded me of the old Ganpati Pule days, and I cannot imagine how immaculate the whole arrangements were, and everybody was just so much full of joy and love. And this is really such a great experience that in a city called Vienna, which is the center of peace, center of balance of Europe, and it is the victory of the Devi, and it is the peace, the place of joy and contentment. So what more can we ask for, and could I ask for being in such a pious city and a pious country among all of you. And a great pleasure to offer this film for my brothers and sisters out of India, where we have arranged to dub the film in English. The original is in Hindi, and it has run in over 30 cinema theaters, which was nearly about 80 film shows, and over 15,000 people have watched the movie in India. And we've had 100% thumbs up from everybody, which says that the movie has the potential to reach out to each and every seeker of truth. It is aimed at showing it to people who need to know about their spirituality, and Sahaja Yoga can be introduced through this movie. So this has happened quite successfully in India, but in a very small way. As I've said, these are very small numbers. We have over 8,000 cinema halls, so you can imagine how many shows we are capable of doing. But it's going to take time, I understand, and we are pitching this movie for the OTT platforms, which are, they can stay there permanently. And as Shree Mataji always desired, that cinema is the way that Sahaja Yoga will spread in the future. And she predicted that in 2002 when she told me that you have made enough bhajans and you have got over 150 compositions and poetry. And now it's about time that you move to the audiovisual and the big screen. And so it happened in 2017 when I formed this Immaculate Ideal Human Foundation. It's an NGO. And there I asked Sahaja Yogis that would you like to support me and we can go ahead and make a film. So we started with Graha Lakshmi, The Awakening. And that film was released just a year before the pandemic hit us. So we could not release that in a very big way, but still we did 250 shows. And over 1 lakh households watched the movie, and many of them took self-realization from the movie. That encouraged us to make Mahalakshmi Path, The Evolution, which was the continuation of the story of Graha Lakshmi. And I was very fortunate that I met some very great professionals from the Bollywood industry who were already into teaching filmmaking, and they were bringing out students of the film school in a lot of, I would say, a great amount of technical expertise in filmmaking. So I was fortunate that I could work with them, and they brought out the best technical impact a film can have.
And so for a spiritual film like this, which has very little demand in today's world, we could make a high-class Bollywood-style film which is entertaining, and then it also brings about the introduction of Shree Mataji, her teachings, and what Sahaja Yoga is about. And this was proved by the censor board. We have a committee that sits to censor the film, and they said this is the one and the only film we have seen where we have no objection that you should get the certificate, a U certificate immediately. And they asked us that we censored your Graha Lakshmi and it was a wonderful film, but this one has surpassed all expectations. And we want you to continue making such films because it is going to change the way our youngsters especially are taking to a different kind of lifestyle, which is damaging to our social fabric. As you can see in channels like Netflix, and all these are giving a wrong direction to our young people, and they are spoiling the attention. The Mooladhara is under attack, and so Sahaja Yoga is the answer, as we all know. And so, as Mother had predicted, that cinema is the way to go. So Mahalakshmi Path, the evolution, it took a lot of work and toil of the post-pandemic time of 2021, the whole year, and 2022 we shot it. And about 1.5 months, and we got permission to shoot in the Nirmal Ashram, which is the health center in Noida. We shot there for about a week, and then a week in my house, and 26 days in the way Bollywood films are shot. And that took a toll on us because we tried to reach that quality which other movies give to the audiences. And I have to say only one thing, and I don't want to continue because there's not much time and this is a 2-hour film that you have to watch, that once this film went to the international film festivals, it gave us the impression that even the film festival juries across the world and in India, they may or may not know about Shree Mataji or about Sahaja Yoga, but they welcomed the film and by giving us awards. So obviously there was something in it that they saw and they feel that this is a big factor for social change, women empowerment, and recognizing the Shakti, the feminine power of the Kundalini, which is going to change the world. So this recognition, which is coming from the world of cinema, is a positive sign. Now my work is over. I have made the film, and it's got the recognition from the who's who in the cinema circuit who judge films. But it's now for us to bring it to the audiences so that they take to Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga spreads through the film, and Mother's work is done as she had expressed way back in 2002, that this will reach its ultimate goal, is reach out to each and every human being in the world. So we are trying to make some different language subtitles. It's not possible to dub in all languages, but it's only in English and Hindi. So today I have before you the international release of the English film. It has been shown during the Puja seminar on the 3rd of November. And this is the second show which we are having today. And in the entire world, this movie has not been seen by anybody so far. We have not released it. We have not even released the English version for the International Film Festival juries as well. The awards have come to the Hindi film. So I don't know what would happen if I was to put forth this film to those juries back again. We don't know. Whatever Shree Mataji wishes, we will definitely do our best. I hope you enjoy this film. This film is about the continuation of the story of Graha Lakshmi, the awakening. So if you all, has everybody seen Graha Lakshmi? Can I see some hands, or have you not? Okay, so we have only one person who has seen it. So I would recommend that this is on YouTube. Just search for Graha Lakshmi, the awakening, watch the film. It's independent of this movie, but those who have seen the first, they would see the connection. It takes the story further. But if you see Mahalakshmi Path, you will not know that there was a film before that. It has been made as an independent movie, it's an independent story. So, so we wanted to establish the first movie, introduced Sahaja Yoga, gave self-realization by Mother's video. So in the first film, Mother's video is there, which gives self-realization. It's an 18-minute video. And the second movie is now moving out of that arena and telling you in depth about what is Sahaja Yoga and how it works in you and how you should get attracted to start your journey towards meditation in Sahaja Yoga. So that's all about this film, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. And I just want to ask you, we are not many here, but there were 200 people who watched this film on the 3rd of November. And I forgot to tell them, and if you can also tell them, and also for you, that after you watch the movie, please send me a 1-minute selfie on your review of the film. And that matters to me because some of these channels are asking me, how good is the movie? Do you have people who are going to give you good reviews? So I said, yes, Sahaja Yoga is practiced in 180 countries, and I'm sure we will have enough reviews to show you that it deserves to be on the OTT platform where it can stay forever. Whosoever wishes can go click, watch the movie, and find out where is the nearest center to go and start their meditation. Sorry, I end my speech here. I am sorry for being so long. I hope I have answered most of the things that you wanted to hear. So we can start the movie if you like. Shree Mataji.
You want to sit while the movie is on? You want to sit here or somewhere?
Yeah, I can sit. I can sit there.
Front
Yeah.
way, yes.
I had got, actually, I had got a song for you, but if there is time after the movie, a very interesting poetry which was made, which is the last poem I showed to Shree Mataji in 2003 in Ganpati Pule. I thought I may get a chance to sing it and tell you what it is about, but if there is a possibility, I will. Otherwise, I will record it in a video and send it to Wolfgang, and he can share it in your group later.
You want to sing it before or after?
Before. So you have 2 minutes. So I just need to get my mobile to get the translation of this. It's in my mobile. Just give me a second.
Yes.
So it's like, it's about Sahaj Vidya, what do you call it as? Knowledge of Sahaja Yoga. So my journey of writing poetry was mostly because Shree Mataji wanted somebody to talk about Sahaja Yoga in their bhajans. Most bhajans are directed towards the praise of the Devi, but my bhajans, Shree Mataji wanted that I should write about what I learned from her speeches, and it should come in the poetry and music format, so that when there are no speeches, the bhajans can do the job of getting them across to how do they go? They go into the subtle through the elements. So that was what she had predicted, that if you can bring that, what I'm saying in your poetry, then like, as you know that you can see vibrations on the sky when you look at the clouds, you say, oh, you see there are vibrations there on the sky. And Shree Mataji explained to me that when you sing these bhajans, which have the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga, then they go into the subtle format and they become clouds. And wherever they go and where they rain, there people start seeking. And even if there's no seeking, more seeking will happen and more people will take to meditation and to Sahaja Yoga. So this was what she felt. And this is one of the few songs she had used to write those songs to me, and I sang them, and we had some miracle experiences about how one song, I think I must have related it last time, that it became a cloud and then wherever it went, it rained and people got their self-realization. Shree Mataji showed that to me practically. So this was in 2003. I wanted to write, because she didn't come back to Ganpati Pule after 2003. So it was my great fortune. I got to sit with her and I made a poem. I said, Mother, I made a poem. And she says, okay. So she read it. And she says, I don't think I have anything to correct in it. You got it all right. So I'll sing just a few lines so that it doesn't take too long. And then I'll give you the meaning of the entire poem, which is very interesting. निर्विचार में आत्मबोध का सार छिपा है, आत्मज्ञान विलंब स्थान से सहज बहा है, बहते हुए इस सूक्ष्म स्रोत से तत्व जगा है, मानव अपनी शक्तियों में जाग उठा है, मानव अपनी शक्तियों में जाग उठा है। असत्य आधार स्थूल जीवन रोग सहित है, ब्रह्म विकार में मानवता अस्तित्व रहित है, घोर कलयुग में संकल्प रोशन हुआ है, घोर कलयुग में संकल्प रोशन हुआ है, इस सूर्य उदय में अद्भुत ये वैभव बिखरा है, मानव अपनी शक्तियों में जाग उठा है, निर्विचार में आत्मबोध का सार छिपा है। Okay. So there could be melody and there could be vibrations to check, because the meaning, of course, is pure Hindi. It's pure Hindi. I could not imagine I could write such Hindi, but that's the blessing of Shree Mataji. So here is the translation. It's about thoughtless awareness. So thoughtless awareness completes the self-realization in man. Self-knowledge is a spontaneous flow from within the space between thoughts. This flow of subtle knowledge dawns the essence of human existence. Man is fully awakened in his own powers. Falsehood-driven gross existence is disease-ridden. Falsehood-driven gross existence is disease-ridden. Ills of illusion have deprived humanity of self-esteem. In the darkness of Kali Yuga is kindled a hope of enlightenment. It is a new dawn spreading its amazing, enriching aura. Man has awakened in his own powers. Rising above right and wrong, human awareness has touched that state where divine vibrations have merged with a pure heart, where the seed of collective benevolence has sprouted from a pure desire. Solutions to man's problems now adorn his persona. Man has awakened in his own powers. Thoughtless awareness completes the self-realization in man. Self-knowledge is a spontaneous flow from within the space between the thoughts. This flow of subtle knowledge dawns the essence of human existence. man is finally awakened in his own powers. Jai Shree Mataji. Thank you. Enjoy the film.
For you also?
Yeah, if somebody can translate the movie in German, someone knows how to, so I can give them the script and then we can have the subtitling in German. We already have done it in 5-6 languages, so we are trying to cover as much as we can in different languages.
Thank you for this wonderful evening. Thank you for your presence here in Austria. We feel enriched. And I mean, what we heard, it's really, he made the miracle possible. Like the faith that he showed, the Shraddha that he showed to go through that process. I mean, this project, it had so many millions of threats and so many possibilities of going wrong. And just to have this faith and go through is really amazing, and it's very, very inspiring. It's so inspiring, I cannot tell you what you have done. It's great, it's really great. Not only the movie, but the way you did it and how you inspired by us. Thank you. Wow.
While making the movie, one great miracle, and it is really a miracle how this can happen. I had made,
Microphone works again.
I had studied what mother is going to say and what I am going to show. So I was studying that, what mother would say. So I found all the speeches of Shree Mataji because they had to be less than a minute or so. The human attention can't go beyond, and you cannot be so, let's say, preachy. You know, we didn't want to make this a very preachy affair, but we wanted to make it an experience. A person who's first time watching this movie doesn't know Shree Mataji, but what she's saying is so relevant that it makes sense. So I wanted to pick up only those relevant points which Shree Mataji has talked about. Now, I did that in Hindi with a lot of research. I managed it. Now came the question that I had to dub it in English. And my entire post-production team said, please, can we have the Shree Mataji to dub it in English? Now, Shree Mataji is not there. Who's going to replicate what she spoke in Hindi? Because here you see the lips are moving and people are dubbing in English. It's quite visible. So that was possible. Now what do you do when Shree Mataji has to speak in English? Because the movie was conceptualized and made in Hindi first. Now the question was Shree Mataji's talks to coincide exactly with the same thought, same words and same time duration. We didn't change the time duration of both the films. So it had to fit into the same second. So how would you do that? It is a sea of Shree Mataji's speeches in English. So who would go through all the speeches and then find out exactly what she said in Hindi had to be replicated in that space in English? It is a next to impossible task. Am I right? Can you think of some way if you could do it? No. So what was the way? I just prayed to Shree Mataji, I surrendered. I was searching on the YouTube and I said, Shree Mataji, please find that talk to replicate the one which was in Hindi. And you will not believe it, and this is a miracle. Every time I prayed for that particular speech, YouTube presented that speech to me. All I had to do was not even search. I would go to YouTube and I would find one of Mother's talks. I'd open the talk, I'd listen to the whole talk, and from within that talk, I would find that length, exact length. And we had, luckily, so many people working for our NGO, young boys and girls who knew editing. So all I had to do was give them the time code, and I said, please extract that part of the speech. I need it urgently. And this happened within days. And my director, even till today, he's perplexed because he's not a Sahaja Yogi. he says, how did you able to get exactly the same thing what is said in Hindi in English? And I couldn't say, and I said, you have to practice Sahaja Yoga to understand this. You have to surrender to Mother to know that she works it out.
The movie goes on.
And after that, he has never stopped saying Jai Shree Mataji to me. Jai Shree Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think that was it.